There is something we all do when we're hurting, ashamed, overwhelmed, or afraid. We hide. We hide behind our strength. We hide behind our humor. We hide behind our busyness. We hide behind, I'm fine. We hide behind the version of ourselves we think people want to see. And somewhere along the way, we start hiding from God too. It's not because we don't love Him. It's not because we don't believe in Him. But because we're scared of what He'll think if He sees the real us. We think, if God knew how much I was struggling, if God saw the thoughts I'm fighting, if God knew how many times I've fallen, if God knew the real me, He'd pull away. But here's the truth you need to hear. You don't have to hide from the one who loves you the most. God is not shocked by your struggle. He is not intimidated by a weakness. He isn't disappointed in your humanity. He isn't surprised by your battles. He already knows. And He loves you anyway. Not the polished you, not the filtered out you, not the I'm trying my best for you. The real you. You know, the you that's hurting, the tired you, the overwhelmed you, the version of you that you're scared to show anyone else. And today we're going to talk about why you never have to hide from Him again. I want to thank you for joining me here on Faith Between the Lines, and I'm Scott. You know, hiding is one of the oldest human instincts there is. It goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden, the moment humanity felt shame for the first time. The first reaction was to run and hide. And we've been doing it ever since. We hide our mistakes. We hide our fears. We hide our insecurities. We hide our wounds. We hide the parts of ourselves we think disqualifies us. But hiding does not heal. Hiding only deepens the wound. And the tragedy is this. We hide from the very God who came to heal the thing we're hiding. God doesn't ask you to pretend. He asks you to come close. Because closer is where healing can happen. And one of the biggest lies shame tells you is this. If God really knew you, He'd leave. But God already knows you. He knows your thoughts. He knows the battles you fight in silence. He knows the habits you're trying to break. He knows the wounds you're still carrying. And He stays. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't pull back. He doesn't reconsider His love for you. God's love isn't based on your performance. It's based on His character. And His character is steady, faithful, patient, kind, unchanging. You don't have to hide from a God who already knows everything and still chooses you. A lot of us hide because we're afraid of being too much. You know, you're too emotional. He's too broken. She's too complicated. You're too inconsistent. It's too messy. It's too human. We think God wants strong versions of us. The disciplined version. The spiritual version. The version that doesn't cry, doesn't fall, and of course doesn't struggle. But God isn't asking for some strongest version of you. He's asking you for the real version of you. Because the real you is the one He loves. The one He heals. The one He carries. The one He transforms. You're not too much for God. You're the exact person He came for. Now, when you hide from God, you don't feel punished. You feel distant. Not because God moved, but because hiding builds walls. Walls of shame. Walls of fear. Walls of silence. Walls of self-protection. But honesty tears those walls down. Honesty says, God, here I am, not the version I wish I was, not the version I'm pretending to be, just me. And when you bring God your truth, He brings you His presence. Honesty doesn't push God away. It pulls Him closer. As a reflection of this episode, I wrote a poem for it called You Don't Have to Hide. You've carried your secrets like stones in your chest, hoping that silence would give you some rest. You've hidden your wounds in the darkest of night, afraid that exposure would steal all your light. But God sees the shadows you're scared to reveal. He knows every fracture you're trying to conceal. He waits in the quiet where honesty lives, ready to heal with a love that forgives. You don't have to run. You don't have to pretend. His mercy is deeper than all where you've been. You're safe in His presence. No need to divide the parts of your heart you're trying to hide. So open your hands. Let the truth finally show. You're already loved by the one who knows. And nothing you bring will push Him aside. You are held by a God. There's no need to hide. And at the end of the day, this is what you need to know. You are safe with God. Safe to be honest. Safe to be weak. Safe to be human. Safe to be in process. Safe to be unfinished. Safe to be real. God is not waiting for a better version of you. He's waiting for the honest one. You don't have to hide. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to perform. You are already known, and you are fully loved by the one who formed you, and nothing you reveal will ever make Him walk away. My closing blessing for the show is, may you feel the freedom of being fully known and fully loved. May the walls that you've built around your heart begin to fall. May honesty become your strength and God's presence become your home. And may you remember this truth. You never have to hide from the one who loves you most. I want to thank you for joining me here on Faith Between the Lines, and I hope I met you right where you are. You being here in this space matters, where your comments and questions are always welcome and appreciated. They can be left on YouTube or on Buzzsprout. Before I close, I want to take a moment to honor the families and the men and the women of our military, those who serve, those who have served, and those who stand behind them with quiet strength. Your sacrifice, your courage, and your commitment to this great country do not go unnoticed. May God bless you, protect you, and surround you and your families with peace and gratitude from all of us. And always remember this, you are never walking alone. We'll see you here next time.